All right, I've got it on video.
What do you want to do?
See that little red dot there in the circle?
Yeah.
All right, as long as you see that little red dot and not the big dot.
What is that in there?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just
Oh,
point
it's like she's
that
a
out.
square. Excuse me.
That
A
means
red
that's,
square.
Okay, that means that's videoing right now.
What do I do?
Just point that.
I don't have to
that
push
at me.
anything down?
Just point the light at me.
Do I have to
Don't
push
co-
anything
yeah.
down? Do I have to push anything down?
No. You should be able to see me through there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. By the light of the silvery moon, I want a spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silver beams will bring love streams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get moving, time to get dancing, time to do something, because there's no better music than AC/DC. And it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Riding down the highway, going to a show, stopping the byways, playing rock and roll, getting robbed, getting stoned, getting beat up, broken bone, getting had, getting took. I'll tell you folks, it's harder than it looks. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. If you think it's easy playing one night stands, try playing in a rock and roll band. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Hotel, motel, make you wanna cry. Ladies doing hard sell, know the reason why. And getting old, getting gray, getting ripped off, underpaid, getting sold, secondhand. That's how it goes. Playing in a band, it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. If you wanna be a star, a stage and screen, look out, it's tough and mean. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. It's a long way. It's a long way. It's a long way. Such a short long way, yeah. Woo! It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Good choice of song.
All right. This one here is called Dedicated to the One I Love by the Mamas and Papas. While I'm far away from you, my baby, I know before dawn. Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, and tell all the stars above, this dedicated to one I love. Life can never be exactly like we want it to be. I could be satisfied knowing you love me. If there's one thing I want you to do, especially for me, and it's something that everybody needs. While I'm far away from you, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, because it's hard for me, my baby, and the darkest hour is just before dawn. If there's one thing I want you to do, especially for me, it's something that everybody needs. Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, and tell all the stars above, this is dedicated to the one I love. 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 This is dedicated. I'm a traveling man. I've made a lot of stops all over the world, and in every port I've owned the heart of at least one lovely girl. I've a pretty senorita waiting for me down in old Mexico. If you're ever in Alaska, stop and see my cute little Eskimo. Oh, my sweet Fräulein down in Berlin town makes my heart start to yearn, and my China doll down in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian baby over the sea, I remember the night when we walked in the sands of Waikiki, and I held you oh so tight. Oh, I'm a traveling man. Yes, I'm a traveling man. Thank you, folks. Folks, this is original song that I wrote, and this is called Unknown Streets Corner Singer. The Notre Dame Cemetery, Daggett Avenue, Pawtucket, is a daily walk around for me. It is quiet and it's hardly any traffic. I walk upon among my fans. It's quiet. No one tell me to shut up. When I see a flag on the ground, which it should not be, try to put it back in the ground as we're straight. When I stoop, I have to watch about that strong. And if I can't stand up, firemen would have to come and help me up. But with my luck, they take me to the hospital. None of my songs will ever go viral. You see, I'm just an unknown street corner singer. No bodyguards, no paparazzi. I keep my brain clear from cobwebs. Take the date they were born, date they died, and subtract one from the other. Just see how old. Use it or lose it. However, if rich someday, we'll hire a driver. Sitting on my porch. Too much time on Messenger. Getting hooked on the stupid phone. Have to get rid of Messenger. However, some good, pure people out there. Too much time getting. Sometimes just don't look at and shut the phone off. If people complain about the pictures on my site, well, let them mind their own business. I got business to take care of. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was an original, and I'll tell you something, I keep telling them I'm getting off Messenger, but do they get the message? No, so I just don't answer them anymore. Oh, I'll tell you something, folks, Messenger is just a hookup. Messenger is just trying to get personal information from you. People talk like they're the best friend. I tell them there's no money mentioned on my post. The next thing they say, can you buy me this, buy me that? I say no phone calls. Does that stop them? No, they try to give me phone calls. I'll tell you something, folks, if you're on, what do they call that? Their social media is a big farce. It's a big fake. But since I'm in the business that I'm in, I have to be on all that stuff. You know, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Messenger, Twitter, TikTok. Oh, what a mess is. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you people remember your first date? The first person you went out with, what happened on that first date? Do you remember the date and time? Do you remember the date and where you met the person that you're with now, your significant other, and that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I remembered my first date. And ladies and gentlemen, it was not the greatest date in the world. And I wrote a song about it, and it's called My First Date. And it went like this. My first date was a church dance. She danced with my friend Dan. When my mother picked us up, I complained to her door. We're in the back seat. Her on one side, me on the other. We went to her house. She cried to her door. My mother said, Billy, you're supposed to walk the girl to her door. I said, not me. Her name was Dorothy. She was prettiest girl at Seacom Junior High. I still have her picture in a small school album. I did not go on dates after that for a while. When I asked Dan if they ever went out, he said yes for 6 months and broke up with her. When I asked him why, he said she was too bossy. I thanked him for the favor. It was August 29th. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I honestly do not take tips from people. I do this for fun. Okay, it was August 29th, 1972 at January's nightclub. We got married May 14th, 1977, and we're still together after 51 years. Thank you. In 4 more years, will be our 50th anniversary. The band was Chained. The #1 record that year was Lodi by Creedence Clearwater Revival. My mother said if I was still home at 30, she was going to throw me out. Well, 8 days later, I left the nest. So I was 30 years old when I got married. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, do you remember your first girlfriend or your first boyfriend? No, I like that answer. Well, folks, I did, and I wrote a song about it. And it was a very hard song for me to write. And it was, okay, my first girlfriend. The reason why it was so hard to write, well, you'll hear the story of why it was too hard for me to write. All these others are new songs, original songs that I will get to. But this here is my first girlfriend. Okay. Her name was Cheryl. Blonde hair, blue eyes. I was sitting one day on a neighbor's swing set. She sat on the dandle by my side. She said to me, when we're 21, we're going to get married. That night, she passed away. It seemed a tumor burst. She was 10 years old. I sometimes bring small stuffed animals, put them on her grave, sometimes flowers. I would stop by once in a while and have a talk with her, but I haven't done that for a while. I used to have a plastic radio that had a light on the top, and it was a signal light. It was like, I pointed to her bedroom window, didn't know which one it was, and sent her Morse code. I had a hat that had long flappy ear lobes, whatever you want to call it. I would go into the window when they were having their dinner, and I would do a crazy dance. I would write letters, leave them in a plastic bag. The things I did for love. I was 8 years old when I lost my first girlfriend. She was 10. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I was 8 years old, and a 10-year-old, gorgeous blonde hair, blue eyes, we were gonna get married when we were 21. That there is, that there, I don't think too many 8-year-old kids would have that experience. But I did, and I was very happy for it. Ladies and gentlemen, this here is a song that I wrote, and it's called Living My Dream. Oh man, I'll tell you, I had that title, this title, that title, that title. Yeah. But this here is I'm Living My Dream, folks. And it began like this here. February 16th, 2019. Learn how to play the ukulele night at the Seekonk Library. I bought one, started to practice. A friend gave me the name of Ukulele Bill. I always wanted to be with a group of people. A friend told me about a group out of Plainville, Massachusetts. Wanted to be entertain people, be on stage. When I got the shirt, I was very happy. We go to different places, learning new songs. One day I decided to go out on my own to see what I could do. Since then, I've made 2 appearances on television, make a lot of videos, recorded 2 albums in a recording studio. Monday through Friday, I do a video, put them on my tube. Ukulele Bill Dash Official is my channel. When I go out, folks, I don't charge money. Because if I did, folks, it'd become a job. Then it wouldn't be enjoyable anymore. Since then, folks, I've been recruited into the Singers Songwriters Worldwide Society. Well, folks, now I have my own weekly half-hour television show. Was then, this is me today, folks. Not bad for an unknown street corner singer. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I am living my dream. And it was when I was 6 years old, I was taking piano lessons. And my father said, William, you'll never be a member of a group or of a band. Little did I know that probably 40 years later, they'd come out with a lot smaller pianos. However, folks, I am living my dream, and I am now writing my own songs. And I love coming to Block Island because here I play before people. I play before an audience. You know what I do at home, folks? I stand on a handicap ramp outside of CVS on Baker's Corners of Seekonk, and I play to the cars that go by. And once in a while, they may honk the horn or wave. I come out here on the island, I come here to 1661, or I go into town, I can play before people. I am in my glory here on Block Island, folks. Okay.
You made our day. You're the best.
Hey, I'll tell you something, folks. When I hear people report, I know I'm doing something right. And when I get home, only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a video, a couple of records, put them on my song. Then I go in the television studio on Thursday afternoon. I do my show. I pack up and I go home. And then when I'm having a bad day, I take out my ukulele, I start singing for my own enjoyment. And this song here, remember, you folks know the group The Police? Probably not, you're probably too young to know who they are. And you know that they made a song called Roxanne?
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 7 months before they came out with Roxanne, I went to my archives. I used to write songs on little pieces of paper and put them together. Well, I did a song called When You Turn Your Red Light On. And I didn't think it would ever go over big or anything. You know, I wrote the song. 7 months later, the Police came out with Roxanne. As you know, today, folks, I mean, I love all kinds of music, but I'm sorry, God, but the Police is not one of my favorite bands. But ladies and gentlemen, I rehashed it, and I recorded it, and it's called When You Turn Your Red Light On. And this is my, come on. These are more songs that I wrote that I'll try to get in this afternoon if possible. Anytime you folks don't want to hear any originals and you want to hear somebody else's songs, just say it. I won't, I mean, I don't care. I just do this for fun, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is, ladies and gentlemen, is what should have been out there instead of Roxanne. I don't know why, but baby, it's true. I go for you. When you turn and your red light on, half hour later, I'll be gone. You got what I was looking for. When you hold me all so tight, make me forget what's wrong or what's right. When I get all turned on, my half hour is gone. Some night I won't need you because I'll find somebody new. Your price will be too high, but like a fool I'll keep paying the price, 'cause you had what I was looking for. Then I walked around for a while with a smile, forgot life for a while, but then got fired, went broke. You thought it was just a joke. You took on more than you could, took drugs, went high. I'm finally a lonely guy. Don't know why I love you, but you had something I need when you held me tight. Made me forget what's wrong or what's right. Now I'm happy man. Now I finally met someone I knew. Went by your house late last night. No longer was your red light on. In my mind, I still recall the times I spent with you. I loved you so very much, wanted to tell you so. But to you, I was just another paying customer. How much about love did you really know? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's when you turn your red light on. All right, time for me to have a short break to get some anisette or some vodka. You got the, shut that thing off there. All right, okay, so what you do is you just press that little thing there. Okay, and it's no longer video. That's it. There's no more. Shut it off.
Oh, mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, this song I decided to call Forever. Maybe I might be weak. Maybe I might be strong. But I love you. I know we never met. One thing you won't forget. I love you. You may be married, you may be not, but when I'm near you, I feel hot. Come with me in my car, we will go far in the sun. We'll have fun, no matter what the weather. As long as we're together, it will be, maybe forever. Maybe I might be weak, maybe I might be strong, but I love you. I know we never met. One thing you won't forget. I love you. You may be married, maybe you're not. But when I'm near you, I feel hot. Come with me in my car, we will go far in the sun. We'll have fun, no matter what the weather. As long as we're together, it will be, baby, forever. Thank you. Thank you very much. What time is it, Rose? Ladies and gentlemen, this here is a instrumental, and it's called Glad Tidings.